I'm too white.
I do it. I do a
Yeah,
fucking
I'm too
good
white. I gotta
good
fix
enough
this
job.
light.
My
All right, never mind. Yeah, got it. I got it. All right, we're on. What happened
Yeah.
now? Looks terrible. Yeah, we want to see your closet. Holy shit, look at that. He's got a whole.
Is that it? Now you got
Yeah,
it.
good. Put your camera sideways. You look thin.
Ah, fuck you, man. Leave me alone. You lucky I even came on your fucking show. All right.
Oh,
Go ahead. Go
There
ahead
you
with your nonsense.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, so we're talking about cancel culture. The last show we did, me and Gladwell were doing, what happened was anyways, it got cut off at the end. But here's an example of cancel culture, how one person could screw you up. And I wanted to mention this last time to you, Gladwell. I used to do a ghost show a long time ago. I had a lot of money put into it. A lot of people invested it. And it was on a place up here called Rogers TV. Okay. So they would play it on Halloween. Is the camera good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
What the fuck, man? What are you? Listen.
No,
what are you
you
playing head
keep
games
going
with me?
in and out. Like I feel like
I don't know. I guess it's
should
some
wear
kind
a
of
condom
special
talking
setting.
to you. In a minute, I'm gonna blow. Just
It must
stop.
be-
Stop moving.
I'm not moving.
Look,
I'm
it's still
sitting
moving. Is it
don't
attached to
know.
the dog?
No,
You
it's on
you
it.
forget what I was gonna talk about. What was I talking about?
Show that.
Oh yeah, the show. All right. So, anyways, so I had this ghost show, and it would play Halloween or whatever for a couple of years. And what happened was, I played a gig in Ottawa, and this guy, I do a joke about every time you move that fucking camera.
I'm not moving the
Honestly,
camera. I'm telling
You're
you.
doing it on purpose.
I swear.
Stop.
I swear. I'm not moving the camera.
Stop.
It's got to be. I must have hit a setting. It's
Holy
a brand
shit.
new iPad.
What do you got it hooked up to Johnny 5? Just leave the camera. Leave the button.
It's on a gimbal.
You got it in your pocket. Put the controller down.
I got a filming crew over here.
What the fuck
They got
are
a
you
dolly.
doing?
They're going back and forth. I don't know, man. You want me to log off and then log back
No,
on? with the
no, don't. Please, God, don't.
settings?
You're doing that on purpose.
Listen, I just logged on to fucking
you're
Zoom.
a
I don't know
magician.
what to say.
Leave it. Just
Listen.
leave it. All right.
All right.
Okay. So I can't even remember what the hell I was talking about.
Your Halloween show.
The mushrooms just kicked in, and that camera is absolutely wrecking me. Look, it's still going. He's got it. I don't know. All right.
What do you think? It's 1060 resolution, right? It looks good, but it's zooming in and out. Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
I didn't do that. I did it by itself. You know, I guess it's technology, man.
It's technology.
It's aware. It's
Oh my
aware.
God, I'm never gonna get through this. Okay.
Dad.
So I'm doing a show in Ottawa, and I do a joke about wrestling my son, watching werewolf. Like it's a werewolf bit, and all it was about me and my son. Jesus Christ, Tim. That's good. That's a good shot. Holy shit! I'm amazed nobody canceled him. I'm gonna drive down to Jersey. I swear to God.
Well, maybe if I back up, it'll increase the perspective.
Oh my God. He's higher than a
I
kite.
think that's what it said.
Fantastic. I was stupid enough to say send him a link.
Better? That better?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Okay,
Perfect.
go ahead.
Perfect.
Go on.
All right.
I'm riveted by your story. Go
You're
ahead.
backing up at just all right. It's messing with me. It really is. It's screwing up. All right.
I didn't mean to.
I do this joke about wrestling my son. It's called Werewolves, and we end up wrestling naked. Now, the joke is it's totally made up. I never wrestled my son naked. Well, we were in our underwear. So, anyways, this guy what he does, he sends, my show was playing on Rogers. He sends them a letter, like an email, and he says that how can you have a guy like that on the air that wrestles his son naked? And it's all like personal stuff. You know what I'm talking? Like, you know what I mean? So it's like a personal attack. Now,
I thought you meant personal, like you did it in the privacy of your home, not out in the front of your house. It wasn't public. So that's what I was thinking. You were on the front lawn of your house wrestling with your kids in his underwear,
I can't even
dressed like a werewolf.
I can't even control that shit. Look, I don't even have the controls. I can't even. So I read this email and I go, and Rogers takes the show off the air. And I read this email and I know exactly who it was because I taped the show in Ottawa. And it was this guy that came to the show. He was late. And while I'm in the middle of a bit, and the place was packed, he comes up and he sits right to the side of the stage. And I just say, like, he didn't smile or anything like that. And I just say, wow, this guy looks like he can't wait to go home and take a shit. That's all I said to him. That's all I said to him. Every time I was doing every time I would turn and talk, like to say, hey guys, how you doing or whatever, or, you know, start talking. Every time I would turn, you know what he would do? He would go like this, fuck off. and I was emceeing and I would just go, all right, this guy's a little off. So in between, you know, when you bring up the middle and then the feature, I would go into the green room and I go, there's a guy to the side that's clearly, he's kind of nuts. Like he's not playing with a full deck. Just to give the guys warning. They would come back into the, you know, as I was walking back up on stage and they're like, yeah, this guy's like, clearly he's not playing with a full deck. So I'm pretty sure he's the guy that complained. And to me, like trying to like email this guy back, the email doesn't exist. It's gone. So you would think Rogers Television would just sit there and say, well, you see what this guy's up to. Nothing. He's gone. He doesn't exist. So they end up taking the show off. And I'm like beyond pissed off, just going, what a piece of fucking shit.
All right. So listen,
this was about
Vito.
6 years ago.
I love you. I love you. You're a great guy. Right. But I get the gist of the story. So the story is that you had a show of wrestling. You were wrestling your son in your underwear, dressed as a werewolf, and they took it off because they felt it was inappropriate, right, for the channel, and it was just a joke and a bit, right?
No, the bit that I was doing on stage had nothing to do with my show. They said, how can, like his email said, how can you have a person like that who wrestles his son naked? How can you have his show on the air? And it's like, it's a joke.
Exactly. That was a joke. It wasn't a video. You didn't film that? Like,
no, of course I would not film that. Why would I film that? Are you?
I thought it was. Cause you send me like clips of TV shows. I thought you might have did a bit.
No, it was Gladwell. If you followed along what I've said, do you get what I mean?
You have that show on TV, Spirit Seekers.
Right. It had nothing to do with my stand-up. So I was doing a stand-up bit, and he picked out a
joke.
Bit. He picked out a bit, and he complained, saying, "How can you have this guy on your TV set if he wrestles his son naked? What kind of station are you?"
Yeah, I got
And it's just like, instead of saying, well, clearly that was a joke. He's a stand-up. It's a nightclub. They didn't do that. They just took the show off the air. They actually sent me the email, and I just thought, you guys are gutless.
And it was only one person that called the studio. It wasn't even Twitter.
It wasn't Twitter. It was just an email. One email.
Chad Zumock or Ray DeVito?
Probably. No, this was about 5 years ago. So neither one of those.
Did you hear what Gino said about Ray DeVito? Did you hear what Gino said about Ray DeVito? There was a stand-up show in Connecticut, right? And it was on a tennis court, right? And Gino was talking on the show. They gave him a list of all the people that he's infused with, you know, on his show. So there was like a list of 10 people that Gino's having a problem with. and one of them was Ray DeVito, and he said that Ray crashed one of his shows. His show. Okay, it was a backyard show that was put together by those guys in Connecticut. You know, those gay guys.
3 years ago.
Yeah. So those guys in Connecticut. So what happened was Ray went on and he did like 10 to 12 minutes, and he maybe went 2 minutes over. And Gino was freaking out because he says he blew the light. But what actually happened was Ray went a little bit late. Gino got on stage. He addressed it. Then right after that, he started it with the N-word. And the lady cut the lights to the whole property. She just, like that big switch in the cartoons, that controls the power. She just pulled it down and she shut the show down. And it's clearly a lie, so I got to call it out. That's all, Vito. I figured I had a platform here to speak my mind, and it was bothering me. So I hope you don't mind me interrupting your story. But go ahead.
All right. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Gino.
I have no idea. Who gives a fuck about Gino?
I don't think anybody that watches Vito knows anything about.
No, he was asking last week about Gino. He wanted to know
that was
all
last week. I am not asking about him now.
All right. I mean, what are we doing? Sticking to the script here? Is that the whole thing? Dude, I'm sitting in my living room talking to a guy from Canada and Florida. I mean, it's like, this is really not a big deal. It's a conversation.
Why did I say send him a link? Why did I say that? I kept saying, no, Gladwell, send him a link. Send him a link.
Go ahead. I'm with you. So
no, to me, what pisses me off is how it used to work was if somebody complained, you'd find out, okay, what are you complaining about? What's the problem? Right?
Well, in the TV station's defense, if you get an email from a werewolf, you got to take that.
No, the bit is about werewolves.
Listen, dude, this is what happens. The email gets sent, and like you read it, and there's keywords. There's werewolf, there's sun, and there's naked. So like I would zone in on those 3 words, and that would be it. You know what I mean? If I read that article. So in my mind, you're guilty.
The idiots there know me. You understand?
Hey, that's even worse, man. That's not helping. That's not helping your case.
But to me, it comes down to, you could have easily called me up and said, what's this guy complaining about?
Call you up and say what? Are you a werewolf that wrestles your son naked?
But that's how ridiculous it is. You understand? Like, that's how ridiculous it is. It's I mean, you're complaining over a simple joke, and all it was, this guy wanted to fight me after the show. He comes up,
it came to violence, huh?
Yeah, he came up to the stairs. He comes up to me, he goes, here, let me have a word with you. And I go, okay, Porky, what is it? And he goes,
Porky, huh?
He goes, well, I didn't call him Porky, but I go, what is it, fuckface? Because he pissed me right on. And
did you call him Porky or fuckface?
Afterwards, because there were 2.
No, I just want to know what you called him. Was it Porky or fuckface?
I said, oh, Jesus, your camera is just driving me nuts.
Go ahead, Vito.
What are you doing?
I think I'm in frame now. I ain't doing anything. I swear to God, I'm not touching this camera. It's on a fucking.
How does the camera do that?
I don't know.
You have no idea. Must be your camera's possessed.
It's not possessed. What happened was when I logged on, it's probably a setting in the Zoom app. So I must have hit it, and it's like an automatic because I got the latest iPad.
Jesus,
I'm up to date.
Why is it always going to your crotch?
Is it really? I mean,
it's always. You can't see this.
No.
That camera and Tim have the same personality. It's all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not moving it. All right, so let me log off and then log back in, and see if there's a difference. Okay? All right. It's bothering you that much, huh?
No, it's not annoying at all.
All right. All right.
What a fucking catastrophe! He looks like he's.
I can hear you, Peter, you motherfucker.
It's not the camera. He's fucking around.
Yeah, I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not that smart, man. I could never do that. Man. Hold on. I gotta log out. Now I gotta figure out how to log out.
It's simple. Press the log out button.
Leave, right? Leave. That would be. I've heard that before. Leave.
Beat it, kid.
Holy shit! Don't let him back in.
No, all right.
What a nightmare.
You want me
He's
to
higher than a fucking kite.
You want me to start over, or?
Yeah, delete it.
All right. I'm gonna put that one out as my podcast.